the video, make sure you guys click the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell for daily uploads. Welcome back to Chelsea News TV, and today we're going to look at 4 things spotted in Chelsea training as Thomas Tuchel prepares the players that he has in the international break to get them ready for the game versus Aston Villa. So the first person on the list is the fact that Saúl Ñíguez has his first training session, and the fact that Saúl Ñíguez has a great opportunity to showcase his ability, and he has a great opportunity to showcase his talents in that midfield position, as when it comes to Saúl Ñíguez, he is a player that has seen a loss of importance in his time at Atletico Madrid. We've seen what he's done at Atletico Madrid, and when it comes to Saúl Ñíguez, he could be a starter in the game versus Aston Villa, as when it comes to Saúl Ñíguez, he has the capability, and there's a few things that I enjoyed about looking at him in training, about his importance in the dressing room. I think he is a very important player. You see him talking with his Spanish friends currently, such as Marcos Alonso and the other player that we're going to talk about in a few seconds, but you can see his dictatorship skills. And when it comes to his friends such as Kepa Arrizabalaga, he was the main motivating factor for Saúl Ñíguez to make the move to Chelsea, because he said in an interview, he had a Twitch live stream, and he quoted that the main person behind my move to Chelsea, and I was really thinking about the fact, should I make the loan move, because Atletico is a club I love, Atletico is a club that I play so much for, and he has claimed Kepa Arrizabalaга's importance in persuading him to come to Chelsea, that Chelsea is the right club for him, and that he will be able to make a real impact in that midfield position. And I think he's already going to make an impact in that midfield straight away on September the 11th when Chelsea play Aston Villa, and he has a great opportunity to showcase that he is one of the best midfielders in the planet and show Marino Granovski's masterpiece. So the next thing on the list is the fact that Callum Hudson-Odoi is all smiles in training, and that is something that is a concern, because we did expect as Chelsea fans that when it comes to Callum Hudson-Odoi, it looked like he will leave the club and join Dortmund on a loan move as a replacement to Jadon Sancho. But you can see that Callum Hudson-Odoi isn't all sad in the training sessions. He is still focused, he is happy in training, and the fact that when it comes to Hudson-Odoi, he has the capability to thrive when the manager is fully behind you. You see Tuchel showing how much he rates Callum Hudson-Odoi and how much he thinks he will be a top level player, and that is only good for the young England international, because he didn't make it into the under-21 squad, but he can show that he is capable of playing at the highest level, and that a top class manager such as Thomas Tuchel to be behind a young man like Hudson-Odoi. We saw what he done straight away as he was given the, in his first game for Chelsea, when he was given the opportunity to play the game, and that clearly shows the fact that Hudson-Odoi has a big future at this football club. Even though he was seen as the replacement to Jadon Sancho at Dortmund, it was going through, personal terms were agreed, everything was agreed, but Marino Granovski and Thomas Tuchel decided, no, we're not selling Callum Hudson-Odoi. Sorry, Dortmund, we're not going to sell him. He is our player. We're going to keep him over here. We're going to give him minutes. And that shows that Hudson-Odoi still has a big future at this football club. He has a big importance to Thomas Tuchel in particular. And we will see if he becomes a huge success at this football club. So the next thing on the list is the fact that Marcus Bettinelli is tired in training. And it shows how much importance Tuchel has in the training sessions, how much importance he has when it comes to his style of play, how much tactical awareness he has. He's heard about Saúl expressing Tuchel's tactical approach and how he will be playing, what he will be doing, what in particular has been bought for. The amount of knowledge Tuchel has as a manager, I think Chelsea made the right decision to sack Frank Lampard, even though he was a huge player for this football club. In terms of the management style, it doesn't work out in my opinion. And when it comes to Thomas Tuchel, he said to the likes of Bettinelli, look, even though it's international break, you're going to still going to be trying everything you could. You're going to put 110% in training, and that's clearly what Tuchel has shown, even in this international break, that he can still learn things. This is not a break for the players. This is a great opportunity just to rest, but to still play at the highest level, to still have that importance, and to still show that they're capable of making that move onto the bigger teams such as Bettinelli. He was someone that has played for Fulham. He's been in the Premier League. He's played in the English leagues. He's played everywhere. But it's a great opportunity for him to now come in, have an opportunity to challenge Kepa and Mendy to get that first team spot, and that's something that Bettinelli can clearly do in this training session, as him and Kepa fight it out to be the number one currently, as Mendy is currently in international duty. And if they do impress Tuchel, we've seen that Tuchel gives anyone a chance, and he can always give Bettinelli that great opportunity as well. So the final thing on the list is the fact that Thiago Silva remains focused in training, and you can clearly see that Thiago Silva is a centre-back that has been under the limelight under Tuchel for this season. He hasn't had a start currently so far, but Thiago Silva has a great opportunity now to come and show his experience, to show Tuchel that I want to start, to show Tuchel that I am going to be a player that needs to make an impact for the squad. And with Chelsea losing the likes of Kurt Zouma and having one less player in that defensive position, they can go with a player such as Thiago Silva. He has the experience, he can slot nicely in that main centre-back position, show Tuchel that he is the man to play in that position, and show that he is capable of being that man that can guide the other players, such as youngsters, such as Chalobah, players that have trying to burst into the first team, show them that he is the man to guide them into the right path and make them top level talents once again. And Thiago Silva's focus in training, we see Cristiano Ronaldo joining Manchester United. You've seen what he's done, how much he's made a boost, and Thiago Silva's experience is something that shouldn't be taken under the limelight because he is under competition with Cristiano Ronaldo. But his leadership qualities and the way he addresses himself on the pitch as a role model is something that the other Chelsea players, the youngsters such as Hudson-Odoi that's in that training session, Pulisic, who's someone that is quite young but hasn't featured so far right now, but youngsters that have trying to burst into the first team such as Trevor Chalobah, learn from the best player in Thiago Silva. He has the best experience and he has an opportunity to impress Tuchel and maybe start versus Aston Villa. So we will have to wait and see how Chelsea performs at the end of this season. If you want to see more daily videos from Chelsea News TV, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know you enjoyed the video, and share the video to your Chelsea friends and family. Click one of the videos on the screen and I'll see you there.